Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a beautiful day here at Patriot Bank Park. We welcome the visiting Grant Bulldogs from Fox Lake, Illinois, and our Collierville Dragons. Defensive lineup for the Dragons is as follows. In left field, Garrett Stevens. In center field, Jacob Caruso. Right field, Jet Gasser. Around the dive at third base is Aaron Shear. Shortstop, Houston Jenkins. Second baseman, Miles Williams. And first baseman, Langston Reed. Doing the catch for the Dragons, number 21, Thomas Sterrett. On the mound, number 22, Pesby Sumner.
Hey everyone home, welcome to Grant Bulldogs baseball game here. We are down in Memphis, Tennessee now at Collierville to watch our Grant team play Collierville in a doubleheader. First game will be JV Collier team, second game will be varsity team. Today's Grant lineup, leading off Evan Soko, followed by Jamie Figueroa, Logan Sledzik, Tate Frazier, Grand Cruz, Newsom, Nordijk, Furia, and Dollinger. Our starting pitcher today, number 4, Tony Mendoza. Now leading off for Grant, number 3, Evan Soko. Takes a strike. On mound for Collierville, Preston Sumner. Takes another strike. 0-2. Pitch just misses outside. 1-2 count to Evan. To all of those that in Chicago watching us, you're missing some beautiful weather, mid-70s here. Evan hits a slow ground ball, fielded by third base, throws it across, and he beats it out for a single. That brings up number 10, Jaden Figueroa. Biggs will be starting at shortstop for us today. Pitcher brings. Hayden fouls one back at play. Oh, 1 count. Pitcher checks Evan over at first. Here we go. Ground ball hit to the pitcher. Pitcher fields to shortstop. To first, that's a double play. Nice job, pitcher fielding his position there. Two down now, brings up number 24, Logan Sledzik. Sledzik will be starting right field for us today for this game. Takes ball 1. Logan swing and miss on the inside strike. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Sumner set to deliver, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, thanks to the double play. Moving to the bottom of the first, no runs.
Hit, no errors, and nobody left on base for Grant Community at the top of the first. Dragons coming to hit the bottom of the first.
Welcome back to Collierville for the bottom of the first inning. Looking around the field, we've got Faria at third, Figaro at short, Cruz at second, Newsom at first. From left to right, Nordijk, Soko, and Sledzik. Our battery today, Mendoza pitching to Dollinger. And here we go to start the bottom of the first. First pitch from Mendoza, ball outside. This is Tony's first outing here for the 2025 season. Hopefully first of many. Ball left just high. 2-0. Collierville leads off with Stevens. And that's 3 balls. 3-0 count. Taking the first strike. 3-1. Mendoza delivers. Leaves it high. That's ball 4.
Shortstop Houston Jenkins.
That brings up the shortstop, Houston Jenkins. Tony checks the runner and gets a sign. Here we go. Jenkins squares the bunt. Mendoza steps off to reconsider his plan here. Back in the box, ready to go again. Mendoza sets and delivers. Curveball taken for a strike. Mendoza takes a look over first and gets set. Here we go. Curveball. John throws down, but he was taking one heck of a jump there. Easily stolen base. Oh, 2 count. John calls time, goes out and talks to him for a minute. Probably just checking the signs to figure out what's for dinner tonight. Here we go. No outs. Man on second. Ball popped up. And just falls to the ground at first. Foul ball. Tony checks the runner at second and delivers. Curveball left high. Tony brings one. Ripped down the left field side. That's a nice little single there. Gives us runners on the corners, no outs. Brings up Caruso. ball left high. Tony brings one. Curveball left low. 2-0. Here we go again, and the pitch. Left high. 3-0 count. Walk won't necessarily hurt us here. Load the bases, give us a force at home, but we prefer not to go that route. Here's the pitch. Left high again, ball 4.
Now batting first baseman number 32, Langston Reed.
That brings up first baseman Reed. All right, we're back. Bases loaded, no outs. And that's strike on the curveball. 0-1, strike. Tony brings another strike on the curveball. 0-2. Go 2 count, gets assigned. Here we go. Fastball ripped down the line. That's going to be trouble. 1 run in. Another run coming in. Reed's going a second. 3rd runner's coming in. That's a bases clearing double.
Langston scores 3. That'll bring up the third baseman number 16, Aaron Shields.
That brings up third baseman Shields. Ground ball hit back to the pitcher. And he throws it away. That's going to be ruled an error. Reed coming on in home, moving Shields over to second base on the error. Ball 1. That's a ground ball, gets into the outfield, which will bring in another run. Take it back, he stays at third.
Bring up catcher number 21, Thomas Sterrett.
Now we got first and third, bringing up catcher Sterrett. Still no outs here. set to deliver, and here it comes. Ball high. And that's one up and in for ball 2. And another one left high. 3-0. Count. Tiny delivers. Just outside ball 4. Here for this inning, real quick. That loads the bases. Still have no outs here. So far, 4 runs are in here in the first inning. Still waiting on the first out. And we got our guest in the booth here today. Welcoming back Jeremy Workland.
What's up, guys?
Curveball taken for a strike. Tony gets the signs, decides to step off, reset. And the pitch. Curveball outside, 1-1.
Batting 8 and 9 already, huh?
Yep. Fastball taken for a strike, 1-2.
It's like Tate's on his way to the bullpen to warm up.
Swing and a miss. There's the first out on strikeouts. Yeah, looks like we got action in the bullpen. Bring up number 9 hitter in order, second baseman Williams. Curveball taken high. One out. And a fastball up. 2-0. I had a feel playing golf this morning. 70-something degree weather.
Very, very nice. Nice to play golf in March. Not used to that.
Without freezing.
Right?
A little wet out there after yesterday's deluge.
Foul ball.
Sounds like a foul ball on that jammed check swing. What? 2-1.
Yeah. That's true.
Mendoza delivers. Fastball, a little low in the dirt, blocked by John. 3-1. See what Mendoza has here. Could use a good strike right here. Fastball low, ball 4. That's going to bring a run in. That takes us back to the top of the order with Garrett Stevens. He walked and stole second in his first at bat this inning. Got any good plans for dinner tonight? For party?
Just over at a bunch of barbecue right now.
Oh, where'd you go? Do you even know?
I can't remember what it was called.
It was so good.
It was
Curveball in the dirt. Gets by him, run scores.
that will advance the runners. Yeah.
That was Tony's first wild pitch. Got his curveball a little too much low on that one. With his spin, you never know where the thing's going to bounce. Fastball in the dirt. Blocked by John. No one moves. Second and third, 2-0.
Yeah, where we went was the Germantown Commissary.
The Germantown Commissary. Sounds good.
Great barbecue.
He puts a charge on that one to center field.
Oh,
Over the head of our center fielder, Evan Soko. 1 run is in. Stevens is hustling to third. 2 runs come in for a stand-up triple. That'll bring up the number 2 hitter, shortstop Jenkins. Came up second this inning with a single and scored a run.
have we had a visit yet?
Yeah, we've had a visit already.
Okay.
Probably why they're holding back, waiting for Tate to get through his usual movements. Curveball blocked. Curveball.
Mendoza has a lot of bite on his curveball. It just seems like he's having a hard time finding a strike zone. He's below 50% already.
Yeah,
Forcing him to come over the heart of the plate, allowing hits like that to happen.
that's just been a long inning. He had good control over it in the beginning, but I think as the inning keeps going, it keeps getting a little worse. Leaves that one high. He did start off a little high in his fastball to start the game. Curveballs had good movement to start. It just, as this inning gets longer and longer, he seems to be burying them more and more.
It's tough for anybody to stand out there.
Yep.
This long.
Outside.
Either the sun's beating on you,
3-0
it's too
count.
cold. It's always something.
Ain't too cold today.
No, it's gorgeous.
For those of you watching them, just to remind you, sunny and 70s. Jenkins rips the ball center field. Soko's tracking.
Good job.
Makes the play over his shoulder. Runner on third tags up for a sac fly. 2 outs. Now brings up number 3 hitter, Caruso. Center fielder walked the first time up.
He did a great job tracking that ball.
He did.
He didn't necessarily turn the right way, but he had great balance and showed his athleticism on that turnaround right there.
Yep.
Just keep throwing strikes, let them hit themselves into outs. Climb back in this game.
Fastball taken inside. Luis Mendoza now has empty bases. A little less to think about. Comes from the windup. Fly ball hit foul territory to third base. 3 is over there and makes the play. At the end of 1 inning, Collierville 9, Grant 0.
Nine runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. After 1 complete inning, it's Collierville 9. The Grant Bulldogs 0.
Frank Thomas was at the USA Stadium this weekend. His son was.
Oh yeah,
IMG.
his son used to play with my son's friend.
Yeah.
We played against him several times growing up.
He won the MVP for the tournament. Your team didn't win, but he won the MVP.
Oh yeah.
I was out there. I saw Frank out there.
This is Krastowski batting for Tate.
So we already got our first change. So Stowski's up for Tate. Stowski takes over DH spot. Lines went out to right field. Right fielder's right there. One down. Brings up second baseman, number 9, Cruz.
On this trip, these kids room with each other, and Cruz is in a room with Gavin Workland and Ramsey Abdallah. Lights out at 10 o'clock last night. They spent an hour making forts in their room, canopy beds, and everything you could imagine.
Takes ball 1. So I'll give you a better one. After lights out, I got a weird text message, a weird missed call from Logan Sledzik, butt dialing me at 11:08. Takes inside, ball 2. Foul ball down third base side. 2-1. Sumner delivers. Taken inside, ball 3. Just missed on the inside edge of that one.
I've been impressed with this kid since he was a freshman. He's a good player.
Carlos?
Yeah.
Hits a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop to first. Nice play. Shortstop has some good range and an arm. Brings up a first baseman, number 33, Eli Newsom. Popped up over the press box, out of play. 0-1. Don't you just love that gentle breeze coming in?
Oh, it's nice.
Ball low, no need for a jacket. 1-1 count.
Not a lot of high schools back home have lights on their baseball field. We got lights for tonight's night game. That's going to be fun.
Oh yeah, with the weather, it'd be beautiful. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Two outs here. Sumner ready to deliver. Low. 2-2.
You can tell you my stuff. No, you're fine. You feeling better? Good.
So should we tell those two kids that anything they say out there is going to get picked up on our live stream? There's a ball up and in. Full count. In between innings, you can switch to your phone. You should be able to pick it up. Oh, we got power here if you need to charge your phone.
Nice.
Line drive, foul down third base line. Yeah, their press boxes, they really take care of you up here.
Oh, yeah.
Just wondering when the service is coming for drinks and food. Swing and a miss, strike 3. After 1.5, Collierville 9, Grant 0.
microphone is on here, so anything you say will be picked up on the Really? Just thought I'd let you know. So you can sit there if you want. Just understand. Just for your own safety. Thank you for letting me know.
You want to talk about it?
We have a pitching change. Tate Frazier in for Mendoza. Don't think I see any other changes out there. Defense seems to be the same.
Welcome back to Collierville for the bottom of the second inning. Leading off, first baseman, Reed. Got a double in the first inning with 3 RBIs. Frazier on the mound, delivers first pitch. Just missed outside. Ball 1. And called strike.
You must have just caught the outside corner.
Yeah, that was white edge pulled in. But we'll take it. 1-1.
That's a 9-0 strike zone. Is what
Probably.
It probably was.
Curveball in the dirt. 2-1.
Patriot Bank Park. They have a sponsorship for their ball fields.
Reed, the line drive to Soko in center. Oh, off his glove. Going 2, that's second double. How do you score that one, Jeremy?
The jump is why it became difficult.
But I think he misplayed the read to begin with.
That's my point on the jump.
I'm probably giving the error to center field.
Yeah, I think so. I don't like to do that,
but that's had he taken one step back, no jump needed.
That's the correct call. That's the correct call.
That brings up the third baseman, Shields. Hit into a fielder's choice error the first inning, back to the pitcher on the Banther at third. You didn't change the pitcher to Frazier.
I'll fix it. He looks like he lost it in the sun.
Ball falls in there. I'm not even sure who that is out there. And
Logan.
I don't know. Is that Logan's number in the back? It's a single-digit number, is it? Anyway, that looks like Sun. No vision. I don't think you can score that one an error.
No, he never touched it.
No, that's double. Yeah, fix it to Mendoza on the mound. We could fix later on to Frazier on the mound. We could fix later on.
I edit this right here.
Okay.
Pitcher.
Ball in the dirt. Gets by John. 1 run comes in.
Wild pitch.
Wild pitch in the dirt. Should be blocked, but in my view, any ball that hits the dirt first is a wild pitch. 1-0. It's one of those weird rules of figuring out wild pitch versus pass ball, and there's a strike, 1-1. It's kind of like the same thing when shortstop makes a bad throw to first. You expect the pick, but you can't penalize first baseman. You may want to. Ball in dirt. 2-1. Short hits a line drive down left field line, fair ball. Running, going for 2, brings in a run. It's an RBI double. That brings up catcher Sterrett, who walked in that first inning.
Coming out to Big Papa. That song was a #1 hit a decade before he was born.
Yep. Two runs so far in on the inning. Block. Dirt ball blocked by John, no advance. Tate gets the sign, and here we go. Fastball in the dirt outside, blocked by John. 2-0. Here's a pitch from Tater. Swing and miss. 2-1.
Just keep him coming, let him hit the ball, I don't care. You don't want to give a team like this free passes.
No.
They need to hit, you need to make the play. Walking just makes it worse.
Tater accepts the sign, and here we go.
Oh, that's close.
Just missed outside. Three 1 count.
Tate's looked pretty good in practice this year. He's done good against his own team.
Called strike. Full count.
Like to see some of that same stuff he had.
Looked like that might have been a little low, but I think we're getting the 11-0 strike zone now. I'll take it. Ground ball.
Oh,
Just past shortstop. As the singles, runner holds a third.
they've
First and third, that brings up the right fielder, Yassif, who struck out first inning.
they've let up off the gas. They've got a wall at third base. Kind of makes me even more mad. To be honest.
First and third, let's see what you're doing here. Tate gets time for John, he's set. Fastball outside, 1-0.
Still nobody out.
Runners on the corners, 1-0 count. Ground ball
That's a
hit
tough play.
third baseman. Throws it across for the out. Nice play by Faria. Gets the first out. Runner advances second and third. No run comes in on that play. That brings up 9 in the order. Second baseman Williams had an RBI walk his first at bat. Gotta love the RBI walk.
He was safe by.
Curveball for a strike. Thanks to the 27 fans watching us at home right now. Hopefully you're keeping warm.
That's all right.
Tate delivers. Fly ball up in the air. Falls to right field.
You lost it out there.
Lost again in the sun. 1 run comes in on the double. Is it really that sunny out there?
He's got a hat. He's got his mitt.
I don't think he's got sunglasses. The way he's holding up. Well, no, maybe there was a flash there. Timeout is John going to talk to Tate. Probably get him to relax a little bit.
I know it says Logan Sludzik out there, but I don't think it is.
That doesn't look like him. Those are not a Logan Sludzik
You know what I
body.
can do? You can zoom up.
Yeah. Tate's ready to deliver, second and third.
That is
Foul back. Up now, leadoff hitter Stevens. 1 for 1 with a triple, 2 RBIs, a walk, and a stolen base.
It is Colton Selders out in right field.
Okay, that's Colton in right field.
What just happened?
Yeah, but you need to go back and edit that.
I will. What just happened?
Started off with strike 2. That's strike 2 on the swing. Called swung.
0-2?
0-2.
0-2. All right. We're ahead.
We're in the dangerous part of the order, somewhere between 1 and 9. Ground ball hits second base. Cruz to first. And there's an out. Run comes in the process. That's the 4th run to come in this inning. Brings up the shortstop, Houston Jenkins. He is 1 for 1 on the day with a single, sac fly, and an RBI. John blocks the curveball in dirt, keeps it in front, no run comes in.
You know, in Colton's defense, those 2 balls in the sun, I don't know if I've ever seen him in the outfield before.
I haven't in many years. I wonder if they brought Logan in because they're thinking maybe he's coming in to pitch at some point.
Possibly. But Colton is normally our third baseman.
Ball outside. Could be part of the experimentation process, as this week is. You'll see a lot of kids playing positions they don't normally play, so Coach Talbot can see what's going on out there and what people can do. You never know what's going to happen when we get to conference. Ground ball hit to third base and just gets by him. That's going to be a single and another RBI. Fifth run in, 14-0 here.
Bottom of the second.
Brings up the center fielder, Caruso. Caruso is 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to third base on a foul ball and walked.
Feels like this kid just popped out to third base 10 minutes ago.
Might not be off by much. Ball low. Sometimes you have to have a good sense of humor. Good thing I got rid of all my profanity in that golf round this morning. Ball outside. 2-0. throwing strikes here. I don't think he's got any walks yet.
He's
That's a strike on the inside edge. 2-1.
he's about 16 to 28 pitches for strikes. He's above 50%, which is good, but we got to catch the ball and make the plays.
Yep. They may not be showing his errors, but let's be honest here. He did his job to get out of this inning.
Yeah.
Tate delivers. All low in the dirt for ball 4. There's his first walk.
Jinxed him.
Looks like John took that one from the ankle, the way he was hobbling back to the plate. How many pitches this inning?
30.
Ooh.
This is his first inning pitched.
That brings up first baseman Reed. Fouls one back. Reed led off the first inning with a double and 3 RBIs, then reached on an error to the center fielder. 1 for 2 on the day. Oh, you know what though? Did you back him into the beginning of the inning?
Yep.
Okay. Curveball hit up in the air.
It's a tough
In no
spot.
man's land behind second base. That's going to find grass. 1 runs in. They get the ball in second, first, and third on the single. $15-0.
Yeah, I changed it in the first batter.
Well, we're still here in the second inning, about 75 pitches into the game.
Good news is we have 2 outs.
Ball way high. That one gets by. That batter looks like he's about 6'4", and I think it was over his head.
So much of this game is mental.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to stay sharp or have good morale
Mm-hmm.
when you're standing out there and you're laboring like this. You got to dig down, get tough.
Fly ball hit right behind third base. Shortstop calls it.
All right, good
Nice
job.
play by Figueroa, and the inning is over. At the end of 2, we've got Collierville 16, Grant. Nothing yet.
With Nordyke, Faria,
The pitch has changed for the Dragons. Playing first base is number 15, Tyler Robinson.
All right, I'm going live here.
got a lot of
Starting off top of the third inning. Now batting, number 15, our left fielder, Colin Nordyke.
See how many kids they have on this team?
Well, because they added all the varsity kids to have them as subs. Takes the ball.
Go Nordy.
Suddenly ready, and here it comes. There's a strike. 1-1.
I'm in a fantasy football league with this kid's dad. Kicked my ass this year.
Ball inside, 2-1. Have we officially become a PG-rated broadcast?
You could say that on TV. On network TV.
Yes, but this is a school, unofficial school feed.
It's a
Swing
public.
and a
It's a
miss.
public school.
2-2. Oh yeah, I've heard far worse than that, even from my own daughter. And if you're listening at home, Sophie, love you. Taking high, ball 3, full count.
I'll tell you what, I like how this kid is changing speeds.
Mm-hmm. He's one of their varsity pitchers.
He's not keeping it in a rhythm. He's changing speeds. He's changing locations.
Nordag line drive, foul down the third base line.
He looks good up there. I know the camera can't always pick it up, but he's doing a really good job of pitching.
Yeah.
He's not just up there heaving it.
Foul back off the umpire's mask. Staying alive, full count.
You got a good at bat going here.
Yep.
The sixth or seventh pitch of this at bat.
Mm-hmm.
Make him work. He's only at 30 on the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's been very efficient.
So for this game, we've got 2 cameras here, one zoomed in, and then one that's full wide. I was thinking for game 2, we could take the full wide and put it down there and get a zoom on home. That's ball 4.
Great at that, kid. Anybody has any comments, feel free to text us. I know that a couple people requested a little bit of a zoom in on the next home game.
Mm-hmm. Do the best we can.
It's so hard to cover the dang field. Being up here today is a lot nicer.
Called strike. Third baseman, number 5, Chris Faria. Curveball low in the dirt. 1-1. I think Freya makes up the academic room with him, Nordyke, Selders, and Dollinger. Curveball in the dirt. 2-1. Pick off to first. He's back.
This is definitely one of the nicest high school fields you'll ever play at.
I can't think of anything in Illinois that matches this. At least high school level.
They've got a bullpen down each foul line for each team.
Takes a strike.
Got
Just on the outside edge, 2-2.
enough space for 4 people to take batting practice in their batting cages. Very nice block dugouts.
Stadium seating.
Stadium seating right up the middle, and they've got their own indoor facility right next door to boot.
Just misses outside. 3-2. Full count to Faria.
They take their baseball very serious here in Collierville. Maybe that's why they're number 1 in the state, 22 in the country.
And that's ball 4. That brings up number 21, the catcher, John Dollinger.
And our third base coach at the third base.
Here we go. It's been a long day.
Yeah. Is that his first trip out there?
Yep.
Third inning. Usually coach doesn't come out to third base, coach, until we have a runner on second base. Sometimes first.
No outs, runners on first and second. Takes a strike. Foul back out of play, 0-2.
Is that two fastballs back to back?
Mm-hmm.
Look for another one. Don't start guessing pitches and get froze.
And there was the
He had a
fastball.
good cut. He had a
Good
good
pitch.
cut.
Strike three.
Just
Brings us up to the top of the order. Number 3, Evan Soko. Looks like we got one out, first and second. Takes upstairs, ball one.
probably the only lefty batter we'll have in both of these games today.
Takes a strike.
Held up on that one. Probably regrets it.
Routine fly ball left field. And that's an out. 2 down. That brings up number 10, Jaden Figueroa. Figueroa in his first at-bat today grounded into a double play to shortstop. He will not be doing that in this at-bat.
I believe he's the one who had that big bunt. Big sack bunt in the last game, didn't he? Moved 2 runners along.
I honestly don't remember, but it's possible. Ground ball hit to short, third base. Throws it across, and that's the inning.
That kid threw from
No runs
from his heels.
for Grant after 3. That goes to the bottom of the third. 16-0.
Number 40, McNairn Gray. Number 67, Emily Poindexter. Number 18, Kate Shedd. 5, Charlotte Sackett. Number 7, Beth Summers. 4, Emma Thompson. Number 66, Leighton Kazoo. Number 13, Parker Will. Dustin Mack, Mars Jump, Knight, Carter, Allison Milligan, Olivia McGregor, Jaden Jump, Marissa Ryan, Maria Barkley, Katie Man Quinn, Abby Wells, Claire Casey, and our goalie, Avery Papa. Now, gentlemen, please rise and bow your heads for a moment.
Here we are for the bottom of the third inning.
All the young ladies
Leading off, the shortstop. Short.
Short, playing short.
2 for 2 on day with a single and a double and RBI.
Carlos has moved over to right field. Colton Selders is down. Ramsey came into the game. He's playing second base. Everybody else.
Nope, Dylan behind the plate, and
Oh, we got Dylan Dunleavy for John
short hits
Dollinger.
one out, center field. That's fly out. It brings up the catcher, Starrett. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a walk and a single.
You know, win or lose, these kids, they have fun practicing, hanging out in the hotel room, on the buses, in the locker rooms, wherever they're at. That's what they're going to remember. And one thing Tate will always remember is him and Nicky Workland last year and a couple other of the ball players practicing in gym class.
There's a strike.
They were practicing with the plyo balls, throwing them against the wall, trying to strengthen their arms. Tater accidentally hit the fire alarm and had the school evacuated. That's something I don't think he'll ever
Ball
forget.
low on a curveball.
And no, he didn't get in trouble. Everyone thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, our team has a habit of hitting things with balls. Dylan, about 2 weeks ago, took one right into the window in the gym.
Yeah, I think they fixed that. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't
Foul
find
ball,
where it
1
was
ball,
broken.
2 strikes. You can see there's a white panel now over the door on the far
Is it?
end. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was looking for it during the meet the team event for spring sports.
Ball in the dirt. 2-2. Foul ball.
I've got one right here.
There was two. There was two. I put one. They were right here in this first.
There's a
Here we
swing.
go. Got him.
And Dylan throws it down to right field.
We got a strikeout. Something really positive happened, and we threw it to right field.
That's okay, Dylan. Let it go. Let it go.
That's
No
all
one's on
right.
base. We're having fun.
Yeah. Look at that. Got the first 2 batters out.
2 down. That brings up right fielder Gassig. 0 for 2 on the day. Hits one up and out of play. 0-1. Curveball in the dirt. 1-1. And there's another ball.
Another curveball in the dirt. Take a breath, recollect yourself, and focus, kid. Three-one count. 2 outs, nobody on. Put it right over the plate, kid. Let him hit himself and do an out. Foul ball, out of play. Had shortstop and third baseman over there trying to get it.
Grandma shortstop. Throws it across in the dirt. He's safe.
Ground ball to shortstop. Error on the throw. He might have beaten that out anyways. Tough call. He had to be quick with it. Brings up number 18, Williams, who walked and doubled on a fly ball to the right fielder. That double is kind of a charity double, being that it was lost in the sun and never really given an effort to catch it. Ball in the dirt, ball 1. Runner doesn't advance. Another ball in the dirt. I think Tate's legs might be getting tired. He's not striding out quite as far. Kind of messing with his release point. Keep spiking it.
Looks like we had a cable die on one of the batteries. Good thing I keep 400 million cables in here.
Yeah, there's a called strike. Bring a couple more of those.
Can never have enough called strikes. Unless you're up to bat.
Outside and low. 3-1 count. Runner on first, 2 outs.
I was noticing one of the cameras weren't charging. Apparently the cable died.
All right, called strike.
Here we go.
Tell you what, Stone Pony, that there was a good pitch.
What have I missed in the last few batters?
Fly ball deep. Evans back on it. He's got a bead. Oh, and he makes the catch. All right, good job.
At the end of 3 innings, we got 16-0 still.
Rain.
Yeah, rain.
New pitches for us.
Hit a pitch for the Dragons, number 24, Jake Rainey.
All right, here we go. There we are back for the top of the 4th inning, leading off for Grant, number 24, Logan Big Tasty Sledzik.
I don't even want to know how he got that nickname.
I don't know how he got it either. He's just had it for a while. He's not a huge fan of it, but it's fun.
Hey, it's a fun one.
He swings for a strike. We got a new pitcher on the mound for Collierville, number 24, Rainey.
I got you, Dane.
How'd you feel if your daughter brought home a boyfriend nicknamed Big Tasty?
Yeah, no comment.
It's all in good fun. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing inappropriate about that name.
There's a called strike. I think it really comes from, when he'd see the nice pitches, they were big and tasty.
Yeah.
And he cranked on them. At least that's what I'm going with. Tip caught by the catcher, that's a strikeout.
I think the best pitch to hit in that at bat was the one we let go.
That
The second
brings up
strike.
Number 44, re-entering the DH, and now pitcher, Frazier. Big strike. They're really going above and beyond to confuse us with changes here in the lineup. Because last time Stowski batted for him.
Yeah, last time Stowski batted, now I can't change it. Take him out of game changer.
It's
not there.
No, leave it and you have to fix it later on.
Yep. So we got called strike and a ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was looking at how to make the change in game changer, but it didn't give me Tate as a
2-1 count.
As an option. I have to figure that out after his at bat.
Oh, that's right. So I think technically, if we were
It's
playing
'cause
by
he's-
high school varsity rules, this would be an illegal substitution because he started off as the DH. Then once he entered the field, he's no longer the DH. He's now pitcher, and you remove the DH as an option. So he's now technically in as just the pitcher. So Stowski shouldn't have been able to. No, he re-entered as DH then when he became the pitcher. So when you put him as pitcher,
Yeah.
you didn't put him in as pitcher in his batting order. You just put him in as pitcher.
Right.
So that's where you made the mistake in there.
Yep.
The fun, confusing life of Game Changer. But everything's correctable. Fly
On
ball.
the right field line, they had. And it's a fair ball, base hit.
It is. There we go.
I don't know what the right fielder was thinking on that one. He either lost it in the sun or
Well, I've already seen a couple lost in the sun.
he
out
thought
there.
it was going to be foul. He stood there and laid it to the ground, and it landed in play. That was very weird. But I'm sure Tate will take it.
Tate is walking off the field.
Carlos.
Assuming they're sending a courtesy runner out there, and there he is.
You think he lost it in the sun?
Well, 2 balls have already been lost in the sun out there, so that would be
On
the
our
third
side,
one.
yeah.
Looks like we got, is it Ramsey coming into the run? Courtesy runner?
Yep, that's Ramsey Abdalak. Courtesy runner.
Mm-hmm. This brings up number 9, Carlos Cruz. Cruz grounded out to shortstop his first at bat. Takes high. 2-0.
Sumner's up to 54 pitches now in the 4th inning.
Except you had a new pitcher that started this inning, Rainey.
Did we?
Yep. 24.
You can tell him that.
Pickoff attempt thrown away.
Oh.
Ramsey's going to easily get second. He's going to make the turn. But he will stay at second.
You can tell I'm not a game changer guy. I accidentally swapped out the second baseman instead of the pitcher, and anyone that's done game changer before knows exactly what I'm talking about.
He fat fingered the thumb.
Yep.
Done that many times. Or sometimes when you get the ball hits the shortstop or to the pitcher, and you hit the shortstop instead.
Yeah.
Then you have to cancel, start it all over again. Everyone at home's wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
2-0 count here, Carlos. Carlos hits a fly ball at right field. Right fielder's under it. Clearly saw that one.
Roll. Number 10, Lydia McGregor for the Dragons.
Hold on.
That brings up number 33, Eli Newsom.
Did Ramsey get the second?
Pickoff error.
Oh, that's right.
Eli struck out his first at bat, looking for a better result this time. Takes ball 1.
Is it Eli?
Yep. Ooh, curveball. Taking for a strike. 1-1. I think he called that one a strike. I didn't really see any hand gesture. 2-1.
It was just weird that he literally was right under.
Taking outside. 3-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Count full. Here comes the full count pitch. Strike 3. Tagged. And there's the out. At the end of the top of the 4th, it is still 16-0.
Coaches are meeting right now, probably discussing how much longer they want to go. Next game doesn't start for, is it a 7 or 7:30 start?
7.
This game doesn't start for an hour and 14 minutes. Let's keep playing. But
And that is the game.
guess not. Looks like they're lining it up.
That's final here. Collierville 16, Grant 0. We'll be back, I'm guessing 7 o'clock, but who knows when the next game really starting.
Does that count as a save for Rainey?
Yes, because he no,
That's
because it was
too many runs.
too many runs, and he didn't pitch 3 innings to end it. So no save action.
We got the pitcher fixed. I got Tater fixed. We did get 2 hits in that game. We had more errors not on the books than we had errors on the books. We had 3 errors on the books.
Yeah, could have been worse. Anyway, as soon as we know when the next game is, we'll let people know out there. So to everybody out there in cold Chicago, keep on freezing while we're enjoying the 70s. Bye for now. See you soon.